Well, it was a good win for us against a really well-coached, energetic, talented team. I can see where they won 5 games on the road. They came out inspired. They came out with a belief system. They weren't intimidated with our crowd. I thought they made shots. I just thought they really made shots. I thought we were trying to guard, but obviously got a little more inspired when we were down 24-12 and had a nice stretch there. CJ, terrific game. Hooper, great minutes, was set in foul trouble. 6 and 6 and 4 assists, no turnovers. Vince, I thought, played within himself, had his toughest assignment of the year with Hill. You know, he made a couple of late threes, but until that point, you know, he had 8 points, and he hit those 2 late. There was, you know, you can see where he had a game of 36 and 8 about 3 weeks ago. Kid's talented. He's going to end up being probably their all-time leading scorer and rebounder in their school's history. Good win, and you know, now we've got to go on the road again. But I thought our crowd was terrific. I thought they helped us when we were down. I thought they inspired us. Hopefully we'll have a couple sellouts when we come back, have a reason to have sellouts. Great lessons to be learned. You know, it's very difficult on young people when they win a game on the road and you come back home. There's this subtle thought that it's just probably going to be a little easier. And the great lesson there is that Rice and North Texas are 2 teams we've beaten on the road that'll be coming in the following week. And I think they both won today on the road. And they both have had some quality wins of late. So we're feeling good about the win. Feeling very relieved. Again, thought you know, Omega didn't shoot it much, but I thought he had a couple great passes when we were in that period where we stretched it to 52-43. Some dump handoffs to Irvin Morris where he was able to go back and finish and get and ones. An extra pass to Vince where he was able to go back and get fouled. So I thought for the most part everybody played really well.
Going back to the first half, how them scoreless for English, was there anything specifically?
No, I just think that we played exceedingly hard during that stretch. We really did. And I thought our crowd really helped us in that comeback.
What do you guys need to do to win at La Tech?
I don't know. Well, we didn't win last time. I hadn't even thought about them. I'll think about them tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know, they were clearly better than us last time we played. They've won, 26 in a row on their home floor. They've been terrific over there. Well coached, good players. You know, we'll figure it out, though. We'll try to figure it out.
Winning 100 at UTEP mean anything special to
No,
you?
it really doesn't. I wasn't aware of that, but, you know, better if you're going to be here, you know. Better do something like that.
You guys are 4-3 in conference.
Mm-hmm.
Just your thoughts on how they've been able to hold it together?
Well, you know, people should understand. People should understand. You know, that the road is a difficult place to live. Okay. And that we opened with 5 of our first 7 on the road, okay? And we got some wins at Rice, at North Texas. You know, we picked up some wins. We did some nice things out there at San Antonio. So, and it flips. The schedule flips. It has more to do with who you play and where, and your players understanding that. Sometimes fans don't understand it, you know. You know, they don't fully get it. But we've been a terrific road team, and I think we've lost 4 in 2 years on the road. So it's pretty good. I think a lot of people in the country would take that in conference play, and there were enough quality wins for us to understand that we were a good basketball team. We'd played a great schedule early, and we have great character. We have hard playing guys that like to win games, like Julian Washburn, like Cedric, and like CJ, that are older, and that always helps you. And Vince is not a sophomore, really. He's a great player. So we've got talent, and we knew that we would flip it around at some point. And we're going to play in a great college game here on Thursday night. It'll mean something, and that's something that all these kids like to do, and it should be fun.
How important is it for Irvin to have games like tonight, 18 points, no turnovers, and what he did on the defensive end?
Yeah, I thought thought he played well, and you know he's done that over and over again for us. And a lot of times it takes these junior college players another year to get it figured out. But he's a guy that can make goals, and he's got confidence in it. Sometimes too much confidence, but he's got a lot of confidence, and you want that. You want that, and he's and he'll take that with him on the road, I'm sure.
Thanks getting him foul trouble set and advances to make it more important for Matt Holmes to come back.
Yeah, we played through it, and just so proud of Hooper's minutes. Really am. 28 minutes in a big game, you know, for an old kid that hadn't played much for 3 years, and he's going to be such a big part of what we're doing next year around here when we lose Cedric Lang. I think this is just tremendous for him, what he's getting right now. And there were stretches there where we were very small with Vince playing their 5-man, Sherman, and Julian playing their 4-man Hill, and with Irvin out there and CJ and Omega. So, you know, and we can play that way if we have to play that way. I thought we played very smart defensively and played a lot of man-to-man. That's what we did tonight. Guarded inbounds plays, blocked out on free throws. They didn't make some free throws that they'd like to have back, and we all know that story. You know, we've lived that story this year around here. So you know you feel for them, but I don't feel too bad for them because I've been on the other end of it.
Well, how big of a birthday present would it be for you to get a win at La Tech, Coach?
Good God, man! I these birthdays, they're getting more significant, aren't they? You know, I don't know. You know, we're going to be going back to an area that, you know, is real special to us. Beverly's grew up there in Ruston. You know, we met there, and her father was a vice president there, and I was a great player there. You can go back and check my stats. And I was a tremendous player, had a great career, and I appreciate it if y'all would publicize my career, okay?
Really productive game before you got into some foul trouble, but just talk about you being able to contribute and really stepping in and helping this team out.
Yeah, you know, we had a tough task today. They got some good big guys. So, you know, Sid had some foul trouble, so obviously I got to come in and guard. And I just felt like, you know, the calls weren't going our way, but, you know, we fought through it. You know, they came out early and hit a bunch of shots. I just felt like we really locked up after that and held them for the rest of the first half, and I think that led to us in the second half coming out with a lot of energy and you know, helping us get this win.
When there's not a lot of flow in the second half there because of whistles and such, and they got back into the game, is it tough for you guys to mentally block that out and stay focused and get back on your assignments?
You know, I think we stay focused the whole time. You know, we went over all their stuff all week, and the game was slow, you know, fouls, and they were playing zone. But I feel like, you know, we're a good half-court defensive team, and we're at our best when teams are trying to run stuff against us, their plays, because we go over them so much. So I feel like we handled it well.
We're a real good defensive team, and we can get real aggressive because we're pretty long at our positions, and we got reinforcements once a couple guys get tired.
Talk about this momentum that y'all have 7 straight going into a big game next week.
This is great momentum for us. We feel like we're a good team, and we went through a little stretch where we won on our game, and now we are back up, and we feeling really good going into next week.
You guys traditionally been a good road team the last couple of seasons. This year doing the same. Is it a different animal when you guys are out there, especially when there's so much on the line for this next game?
Yeah, it's definitely a different game because you know what's at stake for the game, and it's definitely a fight for the league title, and we really looking to win the league title. And I definitely feel like we're a great team on the road, and we're definitely trying to be a better team at home and protect the home court.
Let's talk about the team's feeling about being in a situation where you can actually, you know, get a chance to win the conference.
It's definitely good to always be able to control your own destiny. That way you won't have to depend on other teams or just hope that this team lose or this team do that. It's always best to be able to control your own destiny.